Hi folks, welcome back to the Israel Journal. We're on day 4 today, and we're going to go through a few things of what's been happening here on the ground, trying to give you just a sense of how much activity is going on over here, just be a little bit of your eyes and ears here in RIETS Israel. So the first thing we did today was we visited Yeshivot Shaalavim, and you said to yourself, what does Shaalavim have to do with anything that happened in the last 4 weeks? And the answer is a whole lot. Because if you remember, after Sderot was evacuated, which is no small feat. We'll get to that a little bit later on when we visited Sderot today. But when Sderot was evacuated, the biggest Hesder yeshiva in Israel is the Yeshivat Hesder in Sderot. It was so big that their Shana Aleph class this year was 175 new Bachrim. They had to open up the Chadar Ochel, the eating, the cafeteria downstairs, as a second base medrash. That's how big it was. And then they were evacuated. Where did they go? Rav Yama, the Rosh Yeshiva of Shaalavim, reached out to Rabbi Fendel, who's Rosh Yeshiva of Sderot, and invited them to join Yeshivat Shaalavim. And so, although there really isn't space, they figured out how to make it work, that the high school-based Medrash Shaalavim is moved to a different place, and now you have two Yeshivot Hesder side by side. You have in the one base Medrash the regular Shaalavim, and then you have the other base Medrash, the Yeshiva of Sderot in the meantime, while they are refugees in their own country. It's a remarkable thing to see. We got to hear Direi Chizuk from Rav Fendel, from Rav Yamar. Rav Yamar talked about what it was like to be in yeshiva and have to give Birkas Kohanim to 30 young men who are going out to fight on the morning of Simchas Torah to get a Birkas Kohanim for them, as in the middle of the Hakafas. Rav Fendel talked about the Chizuk and the importance of fighting what is evil in this world.
Heard that Kiva Yisrael, Vayilachem B'Yisrael, Vayish Mimenu Shefi. And says Rashi, it's not a Knaani, it's Amalek. So why does he call himself a Knaani? Because he tried to disguise himself. Because Knaanim are much easier to deal with. And he knew that we would be a little more easygoing if he's a Knaani. Rashi says it differently. Rashi says, we won't daven correctly. If we won't daven, so then we have to make sure our tefillos are accurate. But a deeper understanding of that Rashi is that they knew that if they would show themselves as Amalek, we know how to handle Amalek. Everybody knows. And they know that that's the most just and the most moral thing to do. And therefore, now the Palestinians took off their disguise and they showed us, and it's very clear, the message, and they warned us.
And his lasting lesson or lasting impression was the idea of rebuilding, the importance of trying to take this as a moment to rebuild what was and go beyond that, to build the girls' school in Sderot, to build the yeshiva even bigger than what it is. We had a chance to meet with Rabbi who works for the yeshiva Hesder of Sderot and taking care of a lot of the incredible needs. Sderot is now to be found. The families in Sderot are found in different locations, in Eilat and the Dead Sea and Yerushalayim and Sharon, all around Israel, and how they're taking care of not just the yeshiva but beyond. It was a very inspiring moment of unity to see in Israel.
To me, it was just so inspiring to see. I was walking around the base medrash and I just joined a chavrusa and they turned into a chabura, and Torah is going so strong. It's unbelievable to see that despite all the storms that are going on in the world around us, here we have created a makom Torah. And just to be able to see, well, as Rabbi Axelrod said, the unity of Torah. We're all KBY.
Yeah.
And we're now in Shaalavim with Sderot, and that's the whole point, is we're all together.